As festive season is approaching, I am sure you all would be getting ready to spread love and creating handmade gift items for your loved one. Today's video, I am here to show you a very beautiful and easy card, yet it is going to look extravaganza when you gift it to your loved one. So this I named it as Triple Diamond Floating Card. Though at first this card looks so intricate, but trust me, when I'll show you the process, you will say that it is extremely easy to make. And definitely you are going to make one for your loved ones this festive season. Well, this card is not only good to gift it to someone, but also it is going to be a very beautiful decor piece for your home. So as you can see in the video, you can fold it from different angles and you can place it as a decor piece. So without any delay, let's start the making process. Hi, if you are new here, I am Crafter Sabaa, and if you already follow me, welcome back. Today I am using Graphic 45's Deck the Hall collection. If you are planning to make some Christmas project, then this is going to be a perfect paper to go with. To start with, I took a cardstock which measures 6 by 12 inches in size. Now score it at 3 inches, 6 inches and 9 inches as you can see in this video. Now let's turn this cardstock and mark at 3 inches. We are going to do this from both the ends. Now, from the first scored line, we are going to draw a diagonal line as you can see in this video. I will draw the another diagonal line from the other side as well. Well, I used dark color cardstock here due to which the markings are not properly visible, which I realized while I was doing the editing of this video. So don't worry, I have created a template for you all so that it can help you out to understand the entire template design. And here is the template. The blue line here indicates the score line and the red line shows the cutting line. Now we need to cut this diagonal line. And this is how we got a basic design. Now let's fold all the scored line. Here is the basic structure is ready for the card. This exact design we would be needing in two pieces. So this is the one and this is the second piece. Next we are going to paste these two adjacent triangles together. So basically the structure should follow triangle, rectangle, rectangle, two triangle, rectangle, rectangle, triangle. Next we need these three pieces of cardstock which measures 4 3 by 16 by 4 3 by 16th of an inch. Now as I told you that we are going to attach two triangles, which doesn't mean that we are going to overlap it, but we would be fixing it something like this. For that you would be applying glue to one triangle of one flap first. Then we would be adding the first square on this. After that we would be applying glue to the other flap triangle. So let's see that how I'm doing it. So basically we are using this center tiny square piece to connect up both the sides of flap. Now the side two triangles we would be pasting rest of the two squares on it. And that's our very basic structure is ready. Now you are all set to go to use it for any theme. Right now we are using a Christmas theme pattern paper, so we would be using those papers and would be decorating it according to that. However, you can use any design of pattern paper, be it floral or birthday card or any pattern paper which you have, and you can start decorating it. Now here are some of the shortlisted patterns which I would be using today. To save our time, I have already done the cutting work. I have cut out triangles, rectangles and square as well. For this triangle, to make it equal, you simply take a square, you cut it into half diagonally and you are going to get two equal sides of triangle. So as you can see, basically all the pattern paper which I've used here would be little smaller than your cardstock, which means you simply cut 1/8 of an inch smaller than your cardstock and you are going to get this beautiful edges all around. Now here is a golden mirror cardstock which I am using here. This is perfectly optional step. Now at the back side of this mirror cardstock I am using a tacky tape. And you know what? The trick which I am going to share it right now with you, you are definitely going to love it. Now once you apply the tacky tape all around, you simply cut out the extra pieces of this tape. And this paper is ready to stick anywhere. Now I am using this sheet to cut out the tiny strip of 1 by 16th of an inch, and now I'll remove this protective layer of this tape and I would be sticking it on my card edges, and this way we are able to decorate our card in a beautiful way. The same way I am going to apply this tiny thin strip of golden mirror cardstock all around my card, and this is how my card is looking right now. Isn't it so beautiful? I'm sure you're gonna love this trick. Now next we are going to use some of the ephemeras, which is again from Tech the Hall collection, and also I would be using some chipboard pieces which is going to give the 3D effect to our project. Now comes the most interesting part of creating any of the project, which is the decoration. Here I took a square of 3 by 3 inches and I'm going to paste it at the center so that my center color would be lighter in tone and all the elements which I am going to place it on it would be properly visible. As you can see, some of the elements I have pasted on cardstock, the mirror cardstock, and then I have fussy cut it out again, leaving the tiny golden edges all around. Same way I am going to decorate the side 2 squares as well, because Graphic 45 paper has a very beautiful paper ribbons and I love to use it. So I just try to use it as much as possible in most of my project. Here I am using those paper laces and I would be decorating my other 2 squares as well. For the inside part, I have also made 2 pockets, for which I simply took a piece of a cardstock, I applied glue to 3 corners and then I sticked it and made it as a pocket. Now this 2 circle tags I am using to tuck in into the pocket. I have also decorated the triangle part using some of the ephemeras, and here is our beautiful card is ready in no time. So trust me, if you have very limited time in your hand and still you want to give something handmade to your loved ones, this card is going to be a perfect choice, because this is something so special you can make it in no time. Now let me know in the comment that for what occasion you would like to make this card or to whom you would like to gift it. I hope you loved today's video. Do let me know your views in the comment section below. I'm going to meet you in another video. Till then, bye.